Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be talking about Adventure Sync for just a moment here in regarding that 50,000 Stardust reward that we all are wanting to get by the end of this whole Adventure Week, right? So what's the dilemma? What's the problem with Adventure Sync? Well, it's not registering for a lot of people and their kilometers are just not stacking up. It's just not going as fast as it should. And personally, I have this problem as well. I thought I was going to be able to be at 25 kilometers by now, which in fact I should have been way surpassed that. But unfortunately, I'm still only sitting at like 12 kilometers. It's absolutely ridiculous. But Niantic is acknowledging this issue and, you know, they're giving us some sort of option here and extending the time. But there's a conflict. We have this tweet and then we're going to go over to the official Pokemon Go Twitter page and see what they said as well. It's not too much of a conflict. It's just maybe you're a little confused on the situation, so we're going to clear it all up right now here. So they go on to say, trainers, in light of the ongoing Adventure Sync issue, the additional rewards for walking 50 kilometers has been extended another week until June 17th at 9 a.m. Earn 50,000 Stardust and 15 rare candies by walking 50 kilometers each week for both this week and next week. For both. So we're going to be able to get 100,000 Stardust if you're able to get to the 50 kilometers this week as well as next week, and then 30 rare candies total for the 15 candies this week and as well as next week, right? So that's pretty good. Niantic, yes, my hat's off to this. Thank you for acknowledging it. This is what you should be doing for every issue. This is what you should be doing for the raid battles. You should be addressing this years ago and things like that, right? But I think there's so much complaint ongoing about this and the rewards are so insane that people just keep voicing their opinions, because as far as the broken raid battles, I don't know how many people are actually voicing their opinion. I know there's a lot of people out there who make videos and even specific Twitter accounts to address this specific issue. But yeah, I don't know why Niantic hasn't addressed that. Maybe they just don't know exactly how to fix it. But I don't want to get too off topic here. What we're focusing on is the fact that they did acknowledge the broken Adventure Sync, and we're going to be able to get this 2 weeks in a row, which is pretty good, right? That's 100,000 Stardust if you're able to get that. Not everybody's Adventure Sync is broken, and if you're sitting over there and yours is working just fine, you've already hit your 50 kilometers, and you're like, yeah, boy, let's go, I'm going to get 100,000 Stardust, then, you know, I would clap for you, but I'm holding my phone right now. But now let's go ahead and go back over here. We're going to go back and back again. This is my Twitter, all the things that I liked. And now we have the official Pokemon Go. Working on walking 50 kilometers to earn 50,000 Stardust and 15 rare candies for Adventure Week? Good news. We're extending the deadline for reaching this goal by a few days. You now have until June 17th at 9 a.m. to complete this challenge. Good luck. So they do not say anything or make it completely clear like they did in the other tweet that they just did, which was fantastically written. Very clear, very understandable, no confusion, no, you know, screwery, right? It's just straight up how it is. But this one, it's not clear. And seeing that it's going to be reaching a lot more people, I think that they should have basically just retweeted what the Niantic support had officially put out, because this is a bit confusing. What are we going to get? Are we only going to be able to get the 50 kilometers extended and we're going to have to keep trying, or are we going to be able to do it for both weeks that you are describing? So if you're just wondering about that, hopefully they can come out with another tweet, or they'll probably post another tweet underneath this, you know, like they do sometimes, because if there's so many people asking the same question, they don't want to make a whole nother tweet on this big account here. They'll just make another mention under it. So we'll see. Wanted to bring that to your attention, and hopefully you're able to hit that 50 kilometers and get that 50,000 Stardust as well as 15 rare candies for your rewards, which is pretty nice. And in other news, we have the Go Fest Japan announced. So if we take a look, we'll go over the image here and speculate on what we can expect for this Go Fest here. But they go on to say that this is going to be the first Go Fest in Asia, and it will be held from August 6th to August 12th. And then they go on down here to say that there will be Pokemon that are not easy to encounter, which we'll go over that here in just a moment as well. And then there is no special raid battle with that star there. Maybe they put that there just to let you know there's not going to be any sort of like shiny Mewtwo or Mewtwo armor or something crazy coming out like they do in Japan from time to time, like the Mewtwo deal. But who knows? And also, if the wording seems a little choppy, this is translated, so it's probably not going to be within, the best wording here. And then they go on to say participation will be free. It's going to be a lottery system. We accept applications for participants from Wednesday, June 19th from 8 a.m. to Friday, June 28th, 8 a.m. The winning will not be the first to arrive, but will be a lottery. So basically, it's not the first ones. The lottery, like we've been seeing here, I'm assuming it's going to be the same kind of system within the Pokemon Go app. You go into that little ticket deal, you push enter, and you wait for your name to get drawn if you're lucky enough. And then they go on to say that the system will be within the app here, and you will not be able to participate if you do not have a ticket to attend this event. So that's pretty exciting. I'm obviously not going to go to this or anything like that, but I still will cover it. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this image, see what we can speculate for the Go Fest in Japan. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at all of the different images for the various different Go Fest for these regions here. So we have an unknown in the corner there, Salamence, and then we have the Chatot, as well as the Poliwrath, Pikachu's, Piplup, Swinub, and Hoppip. Now, if we had to take a guess on which shiny they're going to release, if they were to even release one for this event, which ones do you think that they're going to bring out? Well, we already have Salamence, Pikachu, Swinub, and they're not going to bring out Piplup because, well, that's going to get a community day in the future. They'll probably just have those spawning. We do have that Chatot there, which is going to be nice for all of the attendees, and as well as the Hoppips. They might release that as the shiny. Just maybe they might bring those out. It's going to be a green color. Pretty interesting. Jumpluff is going to be a pretty okay Pokemon for PvP, so that'd be nice to have that in a shiny variant. But what I'm more concerned about is if we look all the way to the corner there, those little Poliwraths hanging out all by themselves, maybe, just maybe, we might see that released as a shiny. That would be pretty amazing. I do, in fact, really adore my Legacy Mudshot Poliwrath with Power Up Punch and Ice Punch. Really love that. The Mudshot's going to be the Legacy. Other than that, it's just looking like a, Go Fest event with an image here. Of course, they have the unknown, so we'll just have to wait and see what they do for that. Moving on to the Chicago image here. We've been over the speculation plenty of times. We know that Pachirisu is going to be there for us, and what's with the Swinubs? I don't understand why they keep promoting those. We were thinking, oh, we're going to get the Hippopotas for the Go Fest, but in fact, they released it. And well, we all have one now. Well, for the most part, I've only caught one because I haven't really been chasing them all too often. And then, of course, we have the Turtwig. Yet again, they're not going to be releasing that as a shiny because it's going to get its own community day in the future. Haunter, for some odd reason, they put that on the image as well. Then we have the Horsies, and then the Ralts. Is Ralts going to be something to take note of? Maybe shiny? Who knows? But we did have those Horsies. Now, this is going to be for Dortmund here. Now, if we look over to the fountain, we have the Horsies yet again. Is this another clue as to they're going to be released as a shiny? Maybe, just maybe, that'd be fantastic. You all know how much I love Kingdra, so that would be more than welcome as a shiny for me. Then we have a Nidoran hiding in the bushes. Now, I would absolutely love to have a shiny Nidoking. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm going to have those images of these speculated shinies of the ones that I'm suggesting here on the side so you can see as well. People are also saying that maybe possibly Shieldon could become shiny. Maybe, that's just maybe. And then we also have another starter Pokemon, Chimchar, which in fact is not going to be a shiny because, well, it's going to get its own community day in the future. Alrighty, trainers, now to wrap up this video, let's go ahead and take a look at the new Avatar Adventure Week clothing that they did add to the shop here. So we do have this full set, which is going to be 150 coins. Alright, I mean, it's not bad, not bad at all, but I'm not going to spend coins on that quite yet. Just a red t-shirt for 80 coins. I like the pure red with no design on it. It's just simple. Kind of steep though for that. It's no problem though. Then if we go over to the hats, this is all going to be for the male, of course. We have the kind of like, what would you call that? The explorer hat, I suppose, right? And then the backpacks. And we're going to see this one here. Pretty neat, like that style. Okay. Then we're going to have the extreme hiker here with a pretty big backpack. Not bad at all. Pretty cool. I like how they're adding all these different styles in the game to pick and choose and customize your character. And then if we go over to the shoes, we're going to have these kind of like hiking boots. All right, not bad. And then we're going to have these ones as well. So let's go ahead and change my character and into a female so we can see what the clothing items look like for them as well. So for the hat, I'm assuming it's going to be the same kind of adventure style. It looks a little bit different there. All right. Poke female style. Okay. All right. So tops, let's see what we have. All right. It's right off the bat. Very nice. There you go. And just a plain white shirt here with a bit of looks like an undershirt with red. All right. And then let's go ahead and check out. Is there new gloves? I didn't even notice. No, there isn't. Okay. For the bottoms, we have these pants here, which is kind of covered by that jacket. So just plain tan pants. All right. Then moving on to the shoes. Let's see what we have. People are if they're looking at my character, they're gonna be like, what in the heck? Why is it, what's he doing? And then we have these shoes as well. And for the backpacks, I think they're the same. So, I mean, we could still look at them really quick. Oh no, they're different color, okay. This one's kind of like a peachy. All right. And this one is the same. So there you go. Let me change my character back before we end this here. All right, there we go. Looking good. All right, traders. So I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll be keeping you posted on all the news you need to know. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.